welcome back to the Van Ryder Games YouTube channel. My name is Jamie and I am here again today with another monthly newsletter. We have a bunch of content to get through, so let's just dive right in. Starting off with our upcoming Kickstarter for the graphic novel adventure series Season 5. We are launching this Kickstarter on March 19th, and you can actually follow along the page right now so you get notified as soon as it goes live. We have 5 new, very exciting books coming out in this Kickstarter, including Sherlock Holmes Supernatural, The Obsidian, Zone 25, Zombie, and Sherlock Holmes Darkness Over London. So don't miss out on this adventure and follow along the Kickstarter today. Next up, let's talk about Final Girl Series 3. Final Girl Series 3 we're all very, very excited for, so I need to tell you right now that the Pledge Manager on GameFound is going to be closing on March 31st. So if you haven't gone in and locked in your pledge, you should do so now. Hurry before time runs out. And I don't know if you knew this, but I actually have like a promo card. I'm a Final Girl in Series 3. So just FYI, in case you missed it. Look through the Pledge Manager, you'll find it. Next up, we're talking about the Van Ryder Games Content Challenge of 2024. You know, every month we have a new topic that we are going to be exploring with our community where you can create some content for Van Ryder Games, and we are going to share it across all of our platforms. In January, we were sharing our play. In February, we were getting cozy with Van Ryder Games. And in March, it's all about what you hear or what you might say while playing Final Girl. So Overheard playing Final Girl is the topic for March of 2024. Now, I don't know about you, but I say some truly strange things when I play Final Girl. It just is what it is. George is dead. R.I.P. Guess what? We're all maniacs here. Even me. These guys are having a party in the bathroom. I'm having a party with the killers in the garage. Here's the thing. Somebody's getting blended. And I'm pretty happy about it, I'm not gonna lie to you. If somebody walked by you and they heard you say that, they might give you a bit of a funny look, but in the world of Final Girl, it's not that weird. So submit your ideas, submit videos, posts, content, all about Overheard playing Final Girl. Have fun with it, be silly, be weird, because it is kind of weird. So let's just have some fun. And if you're interested, I have posted my video example where I have actually taken bits and pieces of real life gameplays of me playing Final Girl and all of the very strange things that have come out of my mouth while doing that. So check that out if you need a little inspiration, but make it your own. This will be the first month that we're actually going to have a giveaway attached to the content challenge. So one lucky winner is going to receive a Final Girl Series 2 playmat. The team at Van Ryder Games is going to be watching all of the content and looking at all the content, and we're going to choose one lucky winner. So if you want to participate in the March challenge, don't forget to tag Van Ryder Games at Van Ryder Games on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook and YouTube, or at van.ryder.games on TikTok, and use the hashtag FunWithVRG. We cannot wait to see what you come up with. And speaking of the content challenge, as I just mentioned, in February, it was all about getting cozy with Van Ryder Games, and boy, did you. So I've made a little compilation video of all of the entries that we've received over the month of February. So the link is going to be in the description below, and it's also going to be up in the card, so make sure that you go and check that out. All right, speaking of content, let's talk about March Mayhem. Kind of rolls off the tongue nice, doesn't it? Don't you think? I think it does. So in March, we are going to be pitting all of our graphic novel adventure books against each other in this head-to-head tournament. So gear up for the ultimate showdown in GNA March Mayhem bracket. Throughout the month of March, our graphic novel adventure series books will be going head-to-head in a tournament like no other. With matchups hotter than a fast break and stakes higher than a buzzer beater, it is time to slam dunk your favorite GNA books into victory. Throughout March, you can cast your votes on Instagram and be the real MVP in helping us crown the true GNA champion. let the mayhem begin. The last piece of content that I want to talk to you about is our Van Ryder Games Tip of the Week. You may have noticed that every Tuesday we've been posting a short video about a tip about a different Van Ryder game. Now, so far, all of those tips have come from our team, but we want to invite you to share some of your tips. So, do you have a tip on how you can defeat a bad guy in Final Girl? Do you know how to defeat the Beatles and not make a sound? Do you have a tip for that? We want to know any Van Ryder Games tips that you might have. Please feel free to submit them. You can submit them as a video or just as an email if you would like for me to read them for you. But if you would like to submit a video, please submit a 60-second video shot vertically for Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, which is where they will be shared. If you would like to be tagged, please make sure to leave your handle as well and share all of your great tips. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. All right, so let's talk about conventions. In our last month's newsletter, I mentioned that we were going to be attending Hoop and Stick, or our friend Carrington was running some amazing Revenant Society sessions, but our very own Julie also attended, and she caught some pretty cool images of people playing Van Ryder games. Now, Hoop and Stick is held at the Ravenwood Castle. That's a board game convention in an actual castle? Heck yeah, that sounds amazing. So one of the great things about Hoop and Stick is that they actually raise funds for Extra Life, and this year they raised $30,000, which is pretty amazing. We even had a Series 1 franchise box for Final Girl in the auction that people could bid on. So not to mention, we had Revenant Society sessions running, and we had a detective game that was very intense. These people are professionals. So it just seemed like so much fun, and we can't wait to see what happens next year. As for upcoming conventions, we have 2 conventions that we will be attending in the month of June and a little bit of May. So we will be attending the UK Games Expo again this year. We're going to be at stand 2812. So definitely make sure and come check us out. That's happening from May 31st to June 2nd. Then, of course, we're going to be at the Origins Game Fair. We don't quite have our booth number yet, but it's June 19th to 23rd, and we are so excited to see you there as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this month's newsletter is Power Publishing. Our very own AJ Porfirio has started a new initiative called Power Publishing, where he set out to help new publishers, aspiring publishers, current publishers with the knowledge that he's learned over the years that he's been building Van Ryder games. But I'm sure you don't want to hear about that from me, so let's jump over to AJ, where he's going to tell you a little bit more about Power Publishing.
Hey, I'm AJ, and this is Power Publishing. My goal with this is to teach you or someone out there who is interested in learning about board game publishing and teaching all the knowledge I've gained over 13 years or so doing this. I've just learned so much doing this, and I want to share that. I've been feeling really called to share my knowledge with people who might be just starting out, or maybe you already are a publisher and maybe you've hit a rut or you're stuck and you can't quite hit that next phase of growth. I want to help those folks as well. What this program is it's going to help you to learn how to publish board games successfully. There's a lot that goes into it. It is not just running a Kickstarter and getting the funds and then a game magically happens. No, there's tons and tons of things to know. And crowdfunding isn't even the only way to produce and sell games. So we're going to talk about all that. I mean, crowdfunding, direct to distribution, different models, all different things. I've learned so much about all of this, and I want to share that with you. I want to get you a jump start in knowledge. Just like if you went to class to learn a subject, that's what this is going to be similar to. Now, the other thing is to learn to make a profit and learn how to manage the finances and learn what works and what doesn't, maybe, or all that kind of stuff, right? Like if you're truly looking at this as a business, you need to be making money. The business needs to support itself, needs to support you, needs to support your employees. So we're gonna dive into all kinds of different topics on that. We're gonna create a community. I want the people who sign up for this program, you're all going to be interacting with each other as well as me. I'm there to support you. The community's there to support you. We're all going to cheer each other on. It's going to be a positive environment, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
And that's everything we have for the March Van Ryder Games newsletter. Once again, if you're interested in receiving this newsletter in written form, I will have a link below where you can sign up for that, because in our written newsletter, we also share some different content that people have made. So there's a bit more that you can kind of scroll through. If you're interested, please consider joining the Van Ryder Games Discord. We have a very active community that's super fun. Highly, highly recommend if you're looking for a great board gaming community to dive into. Check out our Discord. But that's everything that we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing all the fun content that you're going to make over the month of March, and we'll see you next month. Bye!